This is an urgent channeling in regards to keeping yourself moving forward beyond the narcissistic spirit. This is something that needs to be addressed right away for the collective. These are energies that are surfacing from the placements in the celestial bodies right now with the planet alignment that we just had, a lot of Piscean energy placements, and just energies that the collective need to unpack and to be aware of at this time. So I'm just going to jump right into it. I will pull cards on this energy after this channeling, and they'll go into that section of the video. But right now, this is just going to be the channel download. So remember that even though people can send out energy to you, there's still always a host, a physical place where this energy can be sent back. So rather you know where this energy is coming from, it still has emanated off of a person. Okay. In the tarot community, there's a lot of, black magic is happening, or this person is paying a practitioner, or this person is going to the spiritualist for this or that. But remember, it's not the person that's doing it, it's the person that is quote unquote driving the car. It's the person that is paying for that, is the person that is putting forth the action for that thing to happen to you because they're afraid to approach you in the 3D life. Okay, this is a coward type energy. Okay, this is someone that has shrunk enough inside themselves that they want to seek other people to do something because they don't want to do it themselves. They don't want to face you. They don't want to have a conversation, or simply they just don't want to move on. Okay, these are relationships these are relationships where you have either ended the relationship with them, or you've placed distance in that relationship. Okay, so again, you've either ended this relationship with that individual, be it friend, family, lover, co-worker, or you've put distance in between you and that individual. All right, remember who you are and what you are here to do. These people can be family members, old friends, exes, and old colleagues. The energy of covert narcissism is very high right now. This is where people will smile in your face and pretend to be this perfect person, or they're just wanting to help you, or they're just wanting to, be this good person, or purchase gifts for people, bring you food and things like that. But behind the scenes, they really don't like you. Behind the scenes, they're trying to set up this energy as to where you've built trust in them so they can start feasting off of your energy. Okay? The real mindset of that individual is, I'm going to appear to be this wonderful person because in the inside, I really don't feel like this wonderful person. I really feel like that person has something that I don't have, so let me get close to them, let me study them, let me watch them, and then let me figure out how I can either get them to do something for me, or how I can utilize that, or how I can siphon that energy from them. Okay, vampiric energy. Okay, incubus, succubus type energy, siphoning that energy, almost like wanting to protect someone just so they can keep you in a certain place of protection so that they can use you themselves. Okay, so this can appear like they want you to do well, but not better than them. Like, it's all right if you work here. It's all right if you have a relationship. But if your relationship appears to be better than mine, I don't like it. If you're getting more followers than me, I don't like it. If you're getting more traction to your website, I don't like it. So that is the energy of a covert narcissist. And that's something that we need to be heavily aware of at this time. It can also appear as gaslighting you, that heavy energy of just building you up, just making sure that you feel like you trust them. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't trust anyone, collective. I'm not saying that you should start going around and just looking at everybody's side eye. I'm saying you will know if this is happening to you. You will know the individual and or the groups of people of whom I am speaking of. You will know that this is already happening to you, okay? So be mindful of that. This is not to say, like I said, don't all of a sudden start, not talking to your mom because you think she's doing something to you unless she is, okay? I'm not saying don't talk to your coworkers because they don't want you to get the promotion unless you really know that someone on your team is really not trying to see you do better than them, okay? To them, it's you outbeating them, and to you, it could just be healthy competition, or to you, it could just be, I think I deserve a promotion, so I'm going to go out for it, all right? So just be mindful of gaslighting energy. Be mindful of covert narcissist energy, all right? These are people that are upset because you faced off with the man in the mirror in regards to your own life, okay? They still feel like you owe them something because you have changed, because you have went and you have sat with the Most High and Divine in your spirit council, and you have made the changes necessary for yourself, and they have not. So you have switched up, you have taken yourself away from them, and now you have something that they want, and now they still feel like you owe them something, that you are, that they are still entitled to you in some kind of way, because to them, you are the one that's changed. To them, you are the one that has switched up, when all you've done is go within yourself and heal. And if your spirit team and your counsel have told you to remove yourself from any energies or other habits, it's because that's what you have received in direct communication from talking with your higher self and the Most High. But these people, like I said, you will know who this is in your life, if this resonates with you, okay? They feel like you still owe them something, all right? The truth is, you don't. The truth is, God has told you to remove yourself, and as they say, hindsight is 20/20. Now you're receiving all this information. You're receiving confirmations as to what was happening. You're receiving tips about how to move forward to keep yourself from going back into a certain type of cycle. So just be aware of the illusionary energy around you possibly feeling like something's wrong with you when you know you were directed, you were guided to move away, you were guided to go into a space of healing, you were guided to go into a space of self-reflection, all right? So be mindful of that. Make sure you're cleaning out your space and you're cleaning out your body. And this can be manifesting in your area as clutter in your home, in your car, procrastinating on projects you should be doing, random arguments coming up between yourself, friends, or family, and children. If you know that things are typically always going smooth, but all of a sudden you guys just have this weird, nasty energy in between you, or something just seems off, but you can't really put your finger on it, or you're getting real nitpicky, or you're just feeling like it's not your normal energy, most likely it's not your energy. So make sure you're cleansing yourself and you're cleansing your home. You're drinking lots of water. It could also be manifesting as wanting to overindulge in smoking, eating, and drinking, just to feel like you need to escape anything or escape your surroundings. You could be feeling the energy of depression. And if we break down what depression is, that is something that needs to be depressed, okay? Something that needs to be relieved, all right? But the illness is that people will sit in that energy for so long they don't know how to relieve the pressure. So make sure you're grounding. Like, I can't say that enough. Make sure you're grounding. Make sure that you are drinking lots of water. Make sure you're getting out into nature, and that you are taking account for, it's all right to take account for what's happening in your relationships. And if everything in your 3D is matching up with your spiritual, with your 5D, then just let everything take its course. Let everything play out how it's supposed to. But like I said, you will know. And if you've gotten this far into the channel message, that means something is already resonating with you. You will know who this individual is. You will know who this group is in your own personal life, okay? So that's going to conclude the channel message that I have. So the next portion of this video, I will go ahead and pull oracle cards and further break down this energy for the collective. Most High God, I ask that you step into this reading as I expose this energy. I call in the Ascended Masters that assist me and my spiritual team and my ancestors. I call in the ancestors of the collective for whomever resonates with this message. I ask that you be with me and protect me at this time. I thank you for allowing me to channel this information. I call in Archangel Metatron and Archangel Gabriel as we continue this message in regards to continuing to move forward past covert narcissistic energy and even those who are just outright narcissists. Utilize me as a tool, as a divine voice to expose the energy and to give the collective the information that they need. So I typically start my readings a lot different than how I'm starting it for this urgent message, but this is something that needs to come out right away. But I do need to say that be mindful that time is an illusion. So this may pertain to your past, present, or future. This may be something to be cautious of. As I said, this is a warning. Provide insight into steps your team wants you to take. Confirmations to tips and hints your team have already provided you, or guidance from your galactic council. Please make sure you are checking with yourself and your personal divine counsel on what to do. Don't just listen to this message and just instantly just jump into action. See what it is the Most High would like for you to do in regards to this energy. So, like I said in the channel message, there's a lot of energy in the collective that's trying to stop light beings from ascending to their path, moving forward on their life journey. There's a lot of light beings that feel like they should be further on the journey than what they are. They should be further than what they are seeing in the present right now. And we have to remember that that is the illusion, okay? We have to remember that with all these moon transits, all these planet transits, all these planet alignments, that there is a lot going on as above. So that means as below, there's a lot going on. Things have to get into alignment so that they can clear out. And literally, if the planets will align because the Most High God tells them to, so will your life, okay? If the creation will align because the Creator says to and says so will your life, okay? So get in alignment with yourself. Get in alignment with the divine in regards to how you should be moving forward, okay? We can be aware of what's going on and people that don't like us and people that don't want us to succeed and negative energy and habits and everything like that. But how you move forward is by your own personal alignment, okay? How you stand 10 toes down for your own journey is by your personal alignment, okay? Don't let no one sway you from finding your personal alignment. And if there is energy around you, if you don't want to confront it face to face because it might get a little, hectic, consult the Most High and tell them to move it out of the way. All right? So this channeling was about moving past the narcissistic energy, especially covert narcissists, those people who we felt were there for us and ultimately they were there for themselves, okay? Those people whom wanted to paint themselves in a certain kind of light because they didn't see that within themselves, so they thought they would cast the illusion. But at the end of the day, anything that's casted will be seen through. If it's not reality, it's going to be seen through, okay? Especially those light beings who can see beyond the veil and who's coming online with their spiritual gifts. They're going to notice, they're going to see the bullshit for what it is. And the time to play small and to hide and to shrink, that's over, because there's been so many light beings that's been taken advantage of because they didn't want to get out of their comfort zone. So they stayed in a comfort zone of being used, being utilized. 444, I just seen on a timer, being used and being utilized for everyone else's gain while they are in lack. They're perpetuating the things that they say they don't want, but they're perpetuating because they're taking all of their energy and feeding it into someone else's dream, someone else's manifestation. Or they're getting seduced, okay, with that Jezebel energy. They're getting seduced by someone talking up money. They're getting seduced by someone talking up fame. They're getting seduced by someone talking up how many followers they should have. Stop being seduced, collective, and stand up for your own alignment. It is time to stand up for your own alignment and stop letting other people use your energy against you. The important thing to remember in a tarot community, okay, in tarot land, as we call it, some readers only read for their situation. They can't see beyond it. And some readers read from experience and provide advice. I've dealt with energies like this, and energies I would not even, I won't give them a time of day to say their name. But I've dealt with narcissistic energies and covert narcissistic energies. I've dealt with the runner and the chaser energy. I've dealt with being naive. I've dealt with always just wanting to help. So much so that it's a detriment to myself. So I fully understand the energy that's surrounding the collective right now. Because whomever we are reading for, we are a part of the collective in some type of way. But it's the guidance and the wisdom that we impart upon those people, which makes the people and the readers in tarot land different. I will never tell anyone on my channel to stay with someone abusive. I will never tell anyone on my channel to just chase the money and fall in love with money. I will never tell anyone in my channel to ignore what the Most High is telling them, ever. So let's tap in and let's see what the Most High wants us to know in regards to this narcissistic energy, this covert narcissistic energy, and how to move forward in this universal 7-year. We have the Nine of Pentacles and we have the World, okay? Single, abundant, radiant, living in your life purpose, creating, nurturing, giving birth to everything that's within your solar and your sacral chakras. It's time. It's just time for it. It's time to step forward, collective. Empaths, light beings. It's time to stop procrastinating. It's time to stop being afraid of your own light. It's time. So what do we need to know? What's the advice most advised for how to handle this energy? Okay. Look at all these swords. Look at all of this. We have 8, 9, and 10 of swords, okay? Crazy communication, okay? This is being all tied up in your head. This is someone wanting you to not to free yourself. This is you not freeing yourself. This is you feeling the attacks. This is stuff happening under the full moon that's coming up on the 5th, okay? This is all of the energy. This is all of the things that people are saying about you. This is them wanting you to feel small, for you to feel attacked, okay? This is them wanting you to wave the white flag and to give up. But this is also saying, Most High, I've had enough. Enough is enough. The sun is setting on this bullshit. Enough is enough. Okay, you can be this information, communication, lies, things like that can be coming from air energy, because this is all air energy. 8, 9, 10. Follow your promptings. But this is also saying to me, after you've gone through tying yourself up and being entrapped in your own mind, and other people wanting you to feel stuck and stagnant, other people harming you, hindering you, stabbing you in the back. Again, like I said, that narcissistic energy, they'll use you till you get to a point until they just take what they need from you. So once you get to a point where you realize they're just trying to take from me, take my energy from me, take my knowledge from me, take my logic from me, you do have to surrender. But it's not to the enemy, okay? We can use a lot of names for the enemy, all right? Satan, whatever, however you want to call it, all right? But you do have to surrender. I'm looking at the white on her fingernails. You do have to surrender at some point. Surrender to the Most High and your guides to say, hey, enough of this, okay? Enough. Okay? Ask them to bring you new emotions about a situation. We have the Son of Cups. This could be someone who's just naive in their emotions, young-minded. This is also giving me starting over in our emotions with this white peacock. Peacocks normally is full of color. This peacock is white. It's pure. It's spirit. We have the fish in the pond, okay? Looking into the cup. Manifesting. You could be a water sign. Okay, you could be masculine energy as well. And it keeps coming out, okay? Because you are abundant within yourself. You are abundant. You are meant to stand in the sun and shine and receive your harvest. You have a powerful solar plexus chakra. Don't let anyone tell you differently. This is talking to your spirit guides, listening to them, being out in nature. Like I said, new emotions, asking the divine to fill your cup. Most High God, I've had enough. You fill my cup, okay? And we know that when the Most High fills our cup, it runneth over. This is new, passionate beginnings. This is feeling restored after coming out of all of this darkness and surrendering and starting over, starting clean. Okay, the faith of a mustard seed is what I'm hearing. After having faith of a mustard seed and rebuilding yourself, letting the Most High rebuild you. This is having enough, okay? This is the lotus blossom. This is, coming from the mud, coming out of the mud, getting it out of the gutter. What else, Most High? Thank you. Okay. But you have to make that decision. All right. This is, well, this could be one of two things. This could be you not making the decision, or you've already made the decision. Let's see what comes after this. Clarify the Two of Wands in reverse, Most High. Clarify the Two of Wands in reverse. Letting it go. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. That's what that is. Don't give it any energy. Don't play with it. We have Seven of Swords, which is sneaky energy, quiet energy, doing stuff behind the scenes, and devil energy, temptation, materialism, like I said, seduction. Don't play with it anymore. That's not to say you're not supposed to have those things, but you're supposed to have dominion over those things. This is having dominion over those things and not choosing to let people seduce you. That's all I keep hearing, especially with this card, okay? The lady in a red dress, seductive, snake energy, all right? Don't be fooled when you are the light. Could be a Capricorn. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. But as you can see, this road leads to nothing. There's an RIP up there. It leads to death. Death of your abundance. Death of your strategy. Death of your light. Like I said, they use you, they protect you enough to get out of you what they want. And then when you realize it, that's when they attack. When you realize what's happening, that's when they want to attack. That's when they want to say you're crazy and you're out of your mind. You don't know what you're talking about. Is something wrong with them? No. You know exactly what the Most High has put into you. You know exactly what you feel. Trust it. What else, Most High? Like I said, Temperance, you know exactly what you feel. Weigh the options, weigh the scales with Temperance and Two of Pentacles. Bring everyone to the scales. You are Mayat. Ask the divine, who is this person really? Who are they really? You could be a Sagittarius as well. Who are they really? But that's also not being afraid to decide, what should I do? Okay? If you're feeling stuck in your mind, if you don't know what to do, literally start person by person. If you don't know where it's coming from, start person by person. But also that energy wants to keep you in that juggling mindset and not having balance. They want to keep you in juggling mindset as well. And the best thing to do to get out of this juggling devilish energy is to actually bring people to trial. Like I said, is to actually bring people to trial. Be transparent. This is also standing in front of your guides and your Most High and all of your essence saying, I need help and assistance because I've had enough. But the Most High is calling judgment on this. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Okay? Work with the Most High. Enough is this is enough of people working on you, and it's time for you to work with your counsel. These could have been people you were working in partnership with. This is giving me honeybee energy. Someone thinking that they're the queen bee of stuff, quote unquote. That's definitely giving me honeycomb energy. And that's in any category. It could be the queen bee of your life, as far as parents, grandmothers, matriarchs. This is something or someone you've worked with and worked on. But judgment is being called on that. Judgment is being called on that. You have everything you need within yourself. You are the supreme. Okay? If you've ever seen American Horror Story, in that episode, that season, I don't recall the name of the season, when they were talking about the supreme, you are the supreme. And that's what the problem is. You're so busy worrying about how it feels to fully step in that light. And there's people that already know this about you. They already know this is in you. They already know. So they'll use you and they'll utilize all of your energy, everything that you have within yourself against you, because you're not using it for yourself. Like I said, the Most High is calling judgment. The creator, the divine creator is calling judgment. Enough is enough. A lot of you probably have already surrendered to the situation. And that's why it was an urgent message for me to put out today. As you're going into this new season, this Aries season, these seeds are growing from the things that you have planted, the things that you have planted, collective. All eyes are open on here. All time, all emotions, pentacles, knowledge. Balance and harmony. No more giving to those that don't give back to you. This is giving me, when I was a child, I thought as a child. But now I'm not. What did I say? I said you were Maya. The Justice card and came out, but we have Temperance, Judgment, in the Six of Pentacles. You are justice. You could be Taurus or Libra. You are justice. And it's time to call that within your life. It's time to call that. It's time. What else is time? I'm going to pull some oracles. Thank you. Get out of this, okay? Grieve how you need to grieve. But don't let people keep you in this woe is me energy, okay? Throw the dirt on them and move forward. That's what I heard. Throw the dirt on them and move forward. Turn around. There's 2 brand new cups right there for you. Change your perspective with that 5. Change how you feel about the situation, because a lot of times empaths get stuck in the feeling of a situation. They won't turn around and see how else to utilize those emotions. Change your perspective. I'm feeling Hangman energy, Pisces. Change your perspective. What else, okay. You have the Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Wands, nine of Wands, and the Son of Pentacles, okay? It is time. The wheel is turning in your favor. Take your destiny, even if you have to take it by force, okay? Don't be out here physically beating up somebody unless they put their hands on you. But spiritually, take it by force. I said the planets came into alignment. This is your natal chart, your personal alignment, your destiny. Okay, you've already won the battle. Be that warrior for yourself, heal, and move on. But don't get stuck in a 9 of Wands energy, okay? Take these new seeds and replant them. Take what you have. Take the lessons, okay? Because on the only L's I receive, the only L's I take are lessons. Take the lessons and move forward, okay? The person, you could be a Taurus, okay? We have all the signs out here, honestly. Okay, give me one more. Okay. You have to decide. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. This is also people wanting you not knowing what decision to make, not seeing, blocking off your sight. But you know what the Most High is telling you to do. Yeah, I want one more with this. Clarify this Two of Swords. Clarify this Two of Swords, Most High. Or it's just saying you got to cut out a Son of Pentacles, a naive individual, okay? But it's over. It's done, okay? 10 of Wands, it's done. You see how the Wands is all stacked up nice and neat? She done figured out how to balance it, okay? This is not giving me burden. This is giving me, I took my lessons and look at me. I took my lessons, now look at me, okay? This is, I don't look like what I've been through. And the world again, as we started with the world, We started with the world when I split the deck, when I was shuffling. You can't make it up. So let's get some of these and we'll go ahead and close out. Like I said, this wasn't my typical messages. I'm gonna go back to doing the zodiacs and finishing those up, but the Most High, the Most High really wanted me to put this out. I couldn't escape it. So what advice do we have, Most High God, Spirit Team, and Ancestors? Any other messages you want them to know? Any other advice? Okay. Ooh. Ooh, somebody mad. That's okay, boo. Somebody mad. Wow. Excuse me for that. Wow. Straight cutting off my throat chakra. That doesn't work over here, okay? That tactic don't work over here. So as I was saying, Most High God, what other messages do you have for the collective? Conjunction. This is an intense interaction between planets and people, which lead to self-projection, unity, power, powerful and important connections. You could be a Lyran starseed, or this person could be a Lyran starseed. Work with your Kundalini energy. Look up safe ways to start to tap into your Kundalini energy. Okay, it's going to teach you how to channel the energy within yourself, how to cultivate that divine connection for yourself, how to utilize your own energy. Windfall. Like I said, and I keep saying, with that Nine of Pentacles coming out, you are self-sufficient, you are abundant, and the Most High is only going to bring in more of it for you. What else? I'm kind of new to tarot land, but I don't care if one person gets this message, it's for that person. So whatever throat chakra attacks they trying to do, it ain't gonna stop nothing. Hummingbird, spirit animal. You could have a hummingbird tattoo, or you could have the hummingbird as a spirit animal. We're gonna get the messages out over here. You are a wise sage. Stay on your path. Stay on your path. Don't let no one or no thing stop you. Okay? Stay in alignment. Find your alignment. Find your alignment. Okay, we have book a Reiki session to heal your energy. Okay, do some energy healing. We have 333. You could be seeing this number. You could be a master number 33. What else was I? Have listen to music without words or instrumentals. It allows the brain to pick up on the math behind the beats. Okay, this is unlocking your subconscious and reprogram your subconscious mind. Incorporate more light colors into your daily wardrobe. So if you're a person that wears a lot of black, okay, put on some white, some yellow, some spring colors, all right? This will help it will help lighten up your spirit. Okay, let's get a few more, and then I actually want to pull some gateway activations. Okay, I mean, that's way too many. Okay, we have marriage, okay. You could be getting married. Someone could be trying to stop you from getting married. If you go back to the beginning of the reading, this is about narcissistic energy and people being upset about you moving forward, okay? So a marriage is very important in this reading for someone. Like I said, you could be getting married, you could be getting a divorce. This could be a spouse. Tap into your sacred math. This is the second card about dealing with math. Okay, so this card talks about your life path number, your soul urge number, things like that. Unpack your personal sacred math. So your birth full moon, you could be a Libra moon, or look up when the Libra full moon will be, or the Libra full moon is important. Ask for help from others. Definitely tap in with your ancestors and your angels. If you know someone specific, like I said in the channel message before I pull the cards, if you had made it to the end of that reading, that channel message, that means it resonated with you and you already know whom that energy belongs to. So ask your team how to move forward, okay? Let's get a few more of these. And then it's Friday night. I am going to go enjoy this Venus day, and I hope that whenever you see this message, that you, after you receive this reading, that you ground, and then you just enjoy the rest of the day. Okay, know that the divine has your back. Like, oh, know that the divine has your back. Your ancestors are writing for you and doing work on your behalf. Like I said, whenever you hear this message, okay, ground yourself and then move on with your day. Know that the divine has your back. Your ancestors are doing work on your behalf. You're not out here alone. That's the illusion, okay? That's one thing that narcissists try to play on with the narcissist, with the narcissistic and empathic polarities. They try to make you feel like you're alone, like you're crazy, like you're the only one that thinks this way. Some of you could have tried to go into the police about stuff, and you just know something's off with people. But they'll try to make you feel like you're alone. You're not alone. That is the illusion, okay? Even if you don't have anyone physically standing next to you, your ancestors and your spirit guides are riding with you, okay? Thank you. Okay. Purchase new tarot cards and find ones that share detailed messages, okay? So if you're into doing readings yourself, purchase you some cards that have detailed messages on them so you can further clarify what's going on. Like I said, with your personal math, your natal chart. Understand your natal chart. Understand the aspects of what's going on with the placements, and so that you know how to move forward. If you know you, people can't use you against you, okay? I'm going to say that one more time. If you know you, people cannot use you against you. Okay. Let's get a few of these. Activation. Oh. My car is falling around. All right. Let's get some good light activations for these light workers, these divine, like, can I shuffle? Can I shuffle, please? Okay. Okay, we have Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. So you can be a Pleiadian starseed, or your guides could be Pleiadians. Coming together, harmony. Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. You could be a Lemurian starseed or just working with the Lemurians. I love these cards. These are so beautiful. We have Emerald Tablet activate. Okay, Emerald Tablet activation. Come on, sacred knowledge. Cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. I said you are a manifester. You are tapped in, okay? One affirmation that I absolutely love is I am a powerful manifester. I am a powerful manifester. You are a powerful manifester, and you are receiving powerful activation and light codes right now. Like I said, don't let the illusion stop you. Okay. They're spinning these cards all over the place right now. We have Temple of Truth, throat chakra, and okay. See how they tried to cut my throat chakra up when I would like literally had me to the point of choking? Throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. Don't let no one stop you. Tell your truth. You ain't got to say them by name. Speak to the energy. The energy knows when it's being exposed. The energy knows when the gig is up, when it's being exposed. When they know I can no longer 335, 55, and I just said that, I can no longer use them. And all they're going to do is find someone else. They're going to scam and plot and play with somebody else. And it's unfortunate when all they have to do is tap into their own healing, tap into their own work, their own natal chart, their own divine workings, instead of trying to utilize other light beings' energy. It's sickening. It's sickening. And when I just look at the marriage card, I'm hearing the bridegroom. This is being married and connected to your own path, to the divine yourself. Before we seek outside of ourselves for another connection, it always starts with us, our soul spark with the divine. We are our own twin flames first. This is saying, I'm ready. Strip them away from me. This is saying, I am ready. Okay? So I think I'm going to go ahead and close out. At the end of the deck there, we had Stellar Gateway Activation, Infinite Potential, Manifestation Vortex. I mean, I can't say it enough, collective. But whenever you see this, if you resonate with this, 3737, and know that you have the power to call back your power. You have the right to stop the manipulation. You have the right to speak to the energy. You have the right to not be small. You have the right to stand up and reclaim your birthright. You have the right to reclaim your destiny. You have the right to activate yourself. You have the right to allow your spirit team and your ancestors to work on your behalf. You have the right to say enough is enough. Divine, come in and slay their ass if you need to. Just get them up off of me. And I don't even need to see it. I don't need to see what happened. I just need to know that I surrendered it to the Most High God. Whomever God is to you. Surrender it and move forward in this 2023 year. Okay? So that's been our reading and our channel message. At this time, I'm going to send your energy back to the Most High God, and I'm going to call back my own. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this message with you. Please like, comment, and share if you feel like anyone else needs to hear this. Again, love on yourself. Don't be afraid to be authentic. Don't be afraid to come out and shine your light, okay? I'm trying to tap out of this energy, but I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be an empath and being used against yourself, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Thank you so much again, and I will see you on the next one. Peace, bliss, and namaste to you all.